What's up, everybody? Dark Knight 13, Robert Wheeler Gaming, and this is the Tackles and Takedown Wrestling and Football Pod. Alright, so we're in week 11 now in our football prediction picks for this week. So Robert's going to give his predictions on which team's going to win for each game for this week 11. It's getting closer to the playoffs, and we're going to see who's going to make it to playoffs or possible picks on it.
We all know it's the Titans. They're going to come back and win 7 straight.
And who's possibly making it to the Super Bowl?
We all know the Titans are going to come back and win 7 straight. Even though they're 1-8, they only beat the Cardinals. They're going to come back and beat everybody.
It's probably going to be New England, but
all right, you got your notepad ready?
Yep,
Let's go. We're going with the Bills.
You got the Bills on Texans for Thursday night football.
Thursday night.
So you got the Bills. Let me write that down. Okay,
I got the skills.
You got the big Bills
to pick the Bills.
All right. The next one is. Oh, I missed that one.
The Jets and the Ravens.
Yeah, so all mine have to be moved over.
Got myself the Ravens, even though Justin Fields is going to be. He's going to be benched. They're going to start. I think Tyrod Taylor is going to start in this one, but I got the Ravens. I'm going to call it.
Ravens. Let me see if I can select this row for me.
Which, I mean, Derrick Henry had a pretty decent game last week, but he hasn't looked like the Derrick Henry that I remember him even last season. So he hasn't been as good as I can remember. But, yeah, so we're going to go Ravens on this pick.
Okay, let me see. I don't know what just happened here. Let me go back. Okay, so you got Ravens. I'm going to have to put Ravens in there.
Yeah.
Okay, let me mess this up. Sorry.
So
it doesn't really happen this way.
This is what happens when you're live. You know, you'd be able to do things like this and have to.
Yeah.
The fun fact. So, you know, the Steelers say that that Aaron Rodgers may be projected to be able to play this weekend, even though he has a fractured wrist. Mm-hmm. You know, while you're doing that, let's just do this real quick.
Yeah, just pivot.
I wanted to go look at the players. There we go. I wanted to look at the stats for the running backs because I wanted to see if they're gonna just have you type it in. Oh, here we go. Stats, player stats. They actually have it. You could type in anybody. So, passing yards. Drake May has the most passing yards right now, and he's 20 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That's pretty crazy to see that he has that much. But I wanted to look at rushing. So Jonathan Taylor is the only one who has over 1,000 currently at the moment. Derrick Henry
is not even close.
Has 807. So 807. He's what? 3 top 6 right now. He has 7 rushing touchdowns. So he needs another. What are we, week 11, 12? So he needs another 200 12. Yards. He needs another 200 yards to be able to get 1,000 to be able to do all that. But
okay, so I think I have everything correct now. All right, so we'll go back to the game. Sorry about that.
We can re-go over, start from the beginning.
So you said you got the Bills.
Bills.
Then you got the Ravens over the Jets. Who do you have now, the Steelers or the Bears?
Steelers. I am going to choose.
Is this a caveat that Aaron plays? Or regardless of
Aaron does not play, I think Mason Rudolph picked. He made that offense much better when Aaron Rodgers went down. So regardless, I think the Bears take a step back.
Do you think Rudolph will be their future quarterback?
No.
Instead of Aaron?
I think they I can't think of the guy's name, but he's a rookie dude. I think he's going to be their future.
Because I don't think he played last time when Aaron got hurt. Because it looked like from last
Mason
week's
Rudolph
stats
played.
was just Mason Rudolph, yeah.
Yeah, Mason
so that
Rudolph
rookie
played.
didn't even play.
I think that rookie's injured too. Somebody?
I don't know. You can click on the Steelers if you want.
Patriots, Bengals. I think we see the upset here, and the Patriots win.
Oh, well, why would that be an upset?
So
it'll be Patriots go 10-2. So you got Patriots on that one?
Yep.
Okay. And then the next one should be the Giants-Lions?
I got the Lions.
Okay.
I think if my rookie of the year, Jackson Dart, isn't playing, then I think Lions win.
Is Jackson hurt?
Last time he was hurt and Winston played.
Oh, okay.
And then Winston
messed it up. So Vikings, Packers.
I got the Packers.
Okay. Packers. All right. So the next one is the Colts versus the Chiefs.
I think the Chiefs take the upset here and beat the Colts.
You think the Chiefs are going to take the upset? Because last time that they faced each other, the Colts pulled it off at the end.
Yeah, but this is, I think, the time that they actually...
They're actually going to play?
Because, like, the Chiefs just have a little bit of miscues, but the thing is, though, it's like they're doing well on offense, they're doing well on defense, they're just losing in close games. So
they're not really doing well if they're 5-5.
I
They're
think
just
the Chiefs
average.
take it, and they win that one.
I picked the Colts. So the next one, Seahawks, Titans.
This one, I see the upset brewing. Titans
you
win
think
this.
Titans gonna win this one?
Last week, Darnold threw 4 picks, and they barely lost against the Rams. So I think the Titans take this one.
That would be crazy. A 1-9 team beats. All right, Jaguars, Cardinals.
I got the Yags.
You got the Jaggers.
I think the Jaguars win this one.
You think the Jaggers are gonna win it?
I think so.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What about Browns, Raiders? Now this is interesting on there because the Raiders have home field advantage, but I don't know if I didn't pick the Raiders to win. I picked the Browns to win.
Well, if Sanders starts, I'm going with the Browns. As the fans in Las Vegas said, Geno's terrible.
Yeah,
so
that's why I said they hate Geno Smith.
Yeah, so I get the Browns.
So you got the Browns on that one?
I got the Brown skis.
Okay. So then the next one is the Eagles, Cowboys.
I got the Eagles in this one.
You don't think it's going to be a Cowboys upset?
No, I think the Eagles win this.
You think the Eagles win this one? What about Falcons, Saints?
This one's tough because Michael Penix isn't starting. He's going on IR, so Kirk's Cousins is going to be there.
For the Falcons?
For the Falcons. So I think the Saints take this.
You think the Saints are going to win it?
I think the Saints are going to win
You
it.
think Cousins will screw it up again?
I think so.
I picked the Falcons, so. And then this one's an interesting one, too, because Bucks Rams. Because here's my theory, and it worked the last week, was only one LA team can win. The other one automatically loses.
Okay.
So last week, Chargers lost, so Rams won.
Yeah.
This week, the Rams are the only one playing because the Chargers have a bye week.
So you think the Chargers are already lost? And
So Chargers are no. Actually, I picked the Bucks on this one because even though I have a running theory, I'm gonna see if it works on this one.
So here's the thing: Baker Mayfield played for both these teams, but I choose the Rams.
You're gonna choose the Rams?
I think the Rams have the better team right now. I think the Bucks are catching up with injuries, and that's the whole reason why that they're going to lose this game. But they'll still be the number one in their division because the Panthers are going to lose to the 49ers.
So you got 49ers on the Monday night game?
I got the 49ers on the Monday night game.
All right, so then that's all. So I can't believe I missed the.
I know, how dare you, man?
I know.
I want to go back to stats.
That's what happens when you do it so early in the morning or so late at night.
Your buddy Drake May has the most passing yards in the league right now, and he's 20 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
He only threw 5 interceptions.
He's only thrown 5 interceptions,
That's
but
good.
he's got sacked 36 times. So
yeah, because he doesn't know how to play that.
Top 5, you have Drake May, Justin Herbert, Daniel Jones,
Who?
Patty
Daniel
Mahomes, Dak Prescott. So
Dak's up there?
let's see, where is my boy Cam Ward? See, even Cam Ward's in the top 25
For quarterbacks?
Even though he's 6-6, he's got almost
CJ,
2,000
he's
yards.
better than CJ Stroud.
Yeah, but CJ Stroud's also been injured. And Cam Ward's played. I mean, he's relatively stayed healthy, which is
He's catching up to Bryce Young
But considering, the fact that Bryce Young
and Aaron Rodgers.
but that's just passing yards. Like even Aaron Rodgers, 19-7.
Yeah, well,
So
Michael Penix Jr. you said is not going to.
He's not going to be starting.
He's not starting. So
look at Jalen Hurts.
So his record could
16-1.
Well, look, everybody hates Geno, but Geno's doing better than Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, 12 in pass yards, but 12 and 13 in picks. Who do you think has the most picks?
Geno.
Your buddy Geno.
It's not my buddy.
Jenny.
Everybody. Well, actually, he's tied with Tua.
Yeah, but they put him off the top because nobody likes Geno Smith.
So Geno will probably pick up like 6 more.
According to those Rams fans.
To the Raiders. So he'll probably pick up a few more.
And then I was also looking. So I wanted to look at player stats of the sacks because last week Myles Garrett had tons of sacks. So I wanted to see if he actually made it to top. Look at that. 15 sacks he has. He had 4 last week, and the 4 week prior to that, he has 15 total. That is crazy.
And then Brian Burns has 13, and Nick Bonito has 9.5.
Here's the thing I was wondering. So Micah Parsons, who just got traded, he has 8. So I didn't know he even had that much. But
what about the guy underneath Michael Parsa?
Michael Parsons, Tulia Tulipobuloto.
Who?
I don't know, but he's got 8.
Yeah, and
but
then
I was
Jonathan
looking at
Cooper.
like T.J. Watt only has 6, which is crazy that he has only 6. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him. Harold Landry's 5.5, and my buddy
Jeffrey
Simmons rounds out the top 25 with the 5.5. So
yeah, well he's not getting that many sacks.
Good to see. I mean, the Titans team hasn't been as
doing
good
so hot,
but that's crazy to see though. Myles Garrett already has 15, and we're week 12. You said.
Yeah.
So imagine, I mean, if he keeps hitting 4 sack nights like he did, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. What about interceptions? Who has the most interceptions?
Interceptions. Let's see here. Interceptions 5. Kevin Byard.
Yeah.
Which is weird because.
And the biggest one, the longest one's for 35 yards.
Oh, for him at least. The longest one here is 99.
Yeah.
Devin Lloyd, but Kevin Byard's still with the Bears, I believe. Yeah, which is weird. He has one of my favorite players. He has been playing 10 years, but
used to be Italian.
The Titans got rid of him because they're like, oh, youth movement, whatever. And Byard's good. I like Byard. I have his jersey.
Well, it shows he has the most interceptions.
Let's look at playoff picture.
Yep.
As we round out, and of course they say no data yet. So
how could you have no data? We can already see the other stuff.
I know I can already check it, but apparently this website isn't good.
The NFL website sucks right now. They don't want to show off any of the data yet.
So that is that.
Well, will they show if we were to go past the weeks on there? Will they show like that? Since they don't have the data for the other.
They would go to like week 18.
Yeah, but that's it. They don't do the
17.
Yeah, no, they don't do the. Cause usually what they would do is they would put the playoffs. On this one.
But yeah, we're
kind of show it, but. Yeah, but they don't even give us a picture, so how are we supposed to know who goes to the Super Bowl? Who goes to the Super Bowl? Who?
We won't know.
You gotta know. You gotta know, because we gotta see. Look at the standings then. We'll look at that. We'll find out for the standings.
Standings.
Yes.
Are they going to load up the standings, though?
This will give us the league and the conference and all that.
So, we'll go over the standings. Where we see that they're currently at? Do you think there's going to be any changes?
Well, go to the playoff picture.
Yeah, playoff picture will probably freeze up again if I can even get there. It's going to be that whole can't load it again. Yeah, see?
Oh, that's stupid.
So
that's stupid. We did that last time. They were able to show it to us.
AFC East, do you think Patriots hold on?
Patriots will hold on because I don't think the Bills will be able to catch up. Patriots have to lose 2 games.
Which I think then in this case, though, New England, Mike Vrabel has to be in the running for Coach of the Year. Just because if he wins this division, like no other coach in this division could take it from Buffalo in the last, 8 years?
Yeah, but he should also be Coach of the Year for being the fastest revival of a team.
Look how much he turned around.
Because, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you remember, last season when it was, what's his face?
Jared Mayo.
they were like 1-9, 2-9, or something like that, and they were like the worst that we've ever seen the Patriots in history because they've always made it to the playoffs. They may not have always won the playoffs, but they always made it to the playoffs. And that season, they didn't even make it. They looked horrible. They looked like a crappy team. And then he takes over, and then now they're like the Patriots of the past, where
they
they're
had
doing
a
all
slow
good.
start, and now he's just picked things up.
They're just
Especially
running
Drake
it
May.
over. Yeah.
AFC North. Do you
With
think
that one,
Pittsburgh keeps it?
I don't think Pittsburgh's going to keep it. I actually think the Ravens are probably
think
going to be
Ravens-
pushing it out.
I think Baltimore takes it because I think Lamar Jackson. can't stay
Well,
healthy.
because I think because Aaron is like a hit or miss. Like sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad. But with Lamar Jackson, like the Ravens have always been number one in their division.
but
so I think that they'll be able to
Even though
pick it
they've
up.
been top, I think the biggest thing though is like Pittsburgh is struggling defensively, but I think their offense can wake up, and especially too, you got to see like Lamar Jackson just came back from injury. Derrick Henry's got to play better, so just a bunch of things like that. AFC South,
Colts keep it. I don't see Jags.
You don't
coming
see
in.
Jags coming back.
Nope. Titans maybe.
Yeah, Titans 1-9. I think they win 7
Because
straight.
you
They
said
go
it's
8-9.
12. Yeah, they'll go 8-9. They can
They go 8-9,
could be
win the
second place.
division.
Yeah, or win the division.
They go 8-9, win the division.
Yeah, because you figure there's 7 left.
7 more games.
Okay, so if you figure you give it 7 losses to the Colts, they're at 8-9.
And I'm saying
and you
everybody else loses.
Yeah,
in
and you
this
say
division.
the Titans win.
Yep.
So then they'll be 8-9, so they'll be tied,
Eight-
and they'll probably be
8-9, and they win the division.
They would be second place though because the Colts will beat them more in the
8-9, they win the division. So
yeah. All right, so Broncos takes
AFC
this one.
West, you think
Broncos
so?
takes it. Yeah, Chargers are not going to catch up.
You don't think Chargers
Chiefs are not
Kansas
going to
City?
make it, and then Vegas is just a memory.
So my original pick to win this division was Chargers.
Yeah.
I didn't think the Broncos were going to do this good this late.
Yeah, but
I didn't expect Kansas City to do this bad.
I don't think the Chargers are gonna to beat out the Broncos on it.
Do you think Kansas City overtakes the Chargers?
No,
Because I mean, technically they're
no, because
teams?
I don't think
and Kansas City's good at home.
I don't
right
think
now.
Kansas City's good anymore
They're 4-1 at home.
because I
1-4
think
on the road.
I think Kelsey's too distracted, and so unless he, stops getting distracted or whatever, and they'll actually throw to him, then because Mahomes is not doing good, he needs help, and Kelsey's too distracted with Taylor, so I don't think that they're gonna do good. I think they're gonna just be a distant memory.
NFC.
This one, it's definitely going to the Eagles. Cowboys are not going to take it
Cowboys
at all.
don't take it. Commanders.
Cowboys may not even be second. Commanders might take it over to be second.
I don't know
but
because Mariota's playing for Commanders.
They're not taking over Eagles.
NFC North. Bears. This one's going to be a tight.
Yeah, it'll be tight. I'm saying Packers will take it, but I think the clear second will probably be the Lions.
I still have hope for the Lions, even though they haven't been playing.
Yeah, I don't think that the
division.
Lions will take the division. I think the Packers will take it this time, but Lions will be number 2, Bears will be number 3.
This
Vikings
division
will not even.
I think
close.
this division gets overtaken about 10, 11 games. I think, and they all beat each other up like towards the end. So
That'd be crazy if they're all tied.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they'll still have the conference home record.
Yeah, I know.
How they do all that. But I think they beat each other up. I think Detroit takes it.
Yeah,
by like slim margins.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers. Packers are going to be up by 1 game. Lions will be up by.
NFC South. Do you think Carolina overtakes Tampa?
No, I
think
think
so?
the Bucks will still take it.
You think the Bucks will take it, even though
It'll be a close. It'll be by 1 game. I don't think it'll be like a clear winner where it'll be like 8-6 or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll just be a 1 point percentage for them to win. So I think it'll probably be like if you say like there's 7 more. So I'd say probably Bucks will be like 9, Panthers will probably be 8 on there,
Okay.
and then this one here.
NFC West.
I could see going any direction but Cardinals.
My pick for MVP came back and he played really well. So
So you're
Brock
going with
Purdy,
40. You're
I
going
think the
49ers.
49ers can
I
keep winning.
I could see the Seahawks being number one
Look,
and take the
49ers
division.
are 5-2 on the road and 2-2 at home. So they've only played 4 games at home right now compared to 7 on the road. So they got a lot more home games ready to go.
Do you think that they'll make it to the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl's in San Francisco?
I think they possibly could, yeah.
And then they'll be the team that plays it in their stadium.
If Brock Purdy continues to stay healthy, that defense picked up. I mean, it's just a matter of time. Christian McCaffrey stays healthy. This team's gonna be dangerous. In the playoffs.
But I can see the Seahawks taking the division though.
I mean,
the Rams will be number 3. The 49ers will be.
I can tell you this: all 3 of these
second.
teams make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, they'll definitely make it.
But
well, we don't know because we can't even see it. Nope, still won't give it to us.
Yeah.
So we won't know if they make it to playoffs.
I believe each 3
according
of
to the
those teams
stupid
make
NFL website.
Each 3 of those teams will make it, but one of them wins the division, of course. The other 2 are going to be wild card, probably like a 6 and 7 for wild card. So.
Yeah, where do you think the Patriots are gonna fall?
I think
the top 3?
Probably number 2.
You think they're number 2? Who do you think is gonna be number 1?
Probably
the
Broncos.
1 seed. Think Broncos are gonna be the first seed?
Take it. Broncos take it. I think the Colts start to fall back because I think it's going to get tougher for the Colts.
Well, let's look at the rest of the Colts games.
And so, let's go standings. Oh, I could have just clicked there. But if you look at Indy,
yeah, we'll see the rest of the games.
Do they have their games?
They'll scroll here. Here's the next one.
So here's their full schedule.
So we see the rest of the games.
If we look at their full schedule here, let's click out of this stuff. So they have. Well, they already beat 38-14 there. So they're bye week 11. They come to Kansas City.
They'll lose to Kansas City.
They might. I mean,
well, that's the one that we're going for. I chose. They'll beat Kansas City. They'll beat Houston.
Jacksonville.
They'll probably beat Jaguars.
Seattle 49ers.
Seahawks will probably be a loss. 49ers will probably be a loss.
And then they
Jags again. They'll beat Jags and they'll beat Houston.
So they have 4. They have 4
potential
division
wins.
games left, which could still be tough. So 4 division games.
Well, I can see them beating Texans.
So they can go. They can go 4-2 if they sweep their division games, and they're already 8-2 right now. So they could go 12-2, 13 and how many games to say? Well, because if they lose to Kansas City, is what I'm projecting.
Yeah, so but I said that they win.
They could go 4-3 the next 7 games.
Yeah. So and then that would take the division, or that would make them lose the division. They would go
12-5, and they could take the division.
That would take the division, but they have
I think
to do
they go
it
12. They do like a 12-5 kind of thing, and then New England is going to be like New England Broncos. They're going to lose, I think, 1 more game, so they'll be like 14-3.
Well, if you look at the games besides the Dolphins, like when they fought the Broncos, they won by 1 point, so barely.
They beat Tennessee.
Well, we don't know about that. And then they lost only by a touchdown to the Rams. They swept out the Raiders. They won close to the Cardinals, which you would think that would be a sweep.
Chargers.
They beat the Chargers by, 2 touchdowns, basically. Then they swept out Tennessee again.
Then they lost to Pittsburgh.
Then they lost to Pittsburgh by a touchdown. Then they got 2 touchdowns from the Falcons.
They lost by a touchdown. 6 points.
Yeah, 6 points.
And then their bye week. So they
won.
They just won against Atlanta, but they haven't their November hasn't. They're 1-1 in November right now.
But see, with that Falcons, that was the final overtime. So
yeah. So they barely beat that one. They got a bye week, and then now they have to go into Kansas City. That might be a little tough.
Yeah, but also you got to figure, usually the people with the bye weeks have the fully rested players. So they could go,
we'll see.
100, and, the other teams that are still playing because they no longer have a bye week or their bye week is coming up,
so if we look
they don't have anything rested.
Teams like New England, who do they have left if you look at their schedule? We'll go click on their full schedule. And if you look at their full schedule, so their last loss, so they lost to the Raiders the first game, which is
by touchdown.
Which I was telling you, they were 1-2 starting.
And then they lost to the Steelers.
And then
they won.
Just started.
They won.
Going on a streak.
They won. they won, and they won,
Mm-hmm.
and then they won.
See, so they've just been going on a streak of games. So now they
they'll
got Cincinnati.
They should be able to beat the Bengals.
New York.
They should be able to beat New York. Then they go on the bye week and they can rest.
After that,
coming for Bills, that'll be a tough one because the Bills are good, but they beat the Bills last time. And so, if they're fully rested, I predict that they'll beat the Bills that time. So that'll be another win.
Baltimore.
That's a tough one. On there, it depends on Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
On there, they potentially could beat that.
The Jets.
They beat the Jets before, and they beat the Mimi before.
So I can see. Well, I said 3. I could see them losing 2, Buffalo and Baltimore here, winning these 2, and then winning these 2, these 3. So I can see them go 5-2. The last. Ended up going where they 8 right now, so 13-4. They could go 13-4, and I think
that would be number 1 because that's higher than the Colts.
And if you look at the Broncos, if you go to teams for the Broncos, I think the Broncos are going to have it a little bit tough because of division. Whereas I don't think, like if you look at the Broncos, oh come on, too many pop-ups.
Yeah, you want to subscribe.
So.
Like so they beat 49ers, they beat the Cardinals.
4 straight?
5?
They lost 2.
4 straight. They lost to the Colts. Then they went on a losing streak. Then they won 1.
But they actually came on
beat
beat
the Eagles.
Philly.
Yeah, they beat the Jets.
They beat
Giants
New York,
is easy. Dallas, like they swept Dallas.
So they've been coming out on a big winning streak, and you see how tough their division has been though. 10-7 there, and then if you look at like. Where was their other division? Or was that their only division game that they had? Like Chargers, they lost by 3. So they've lost 2 division games right there. And then they lost against the Raiders. Or they beat the Raiders.
Yeah, they beat the Raiders. But
barely.
Look how low that score was. The Raiders were pushing
it. They barely beat. So they've only won their division games by 3 and lost by 3. So their division games have been tough. Week 12, and then they play the Commanders.
Yeah, so they should be able to beat the Commanders.
The Raiders,
go out and beat the Raiders again. I mean, it may be a low-scoring game, but they should be able to pull it out.
Green Bay,
Packers, they may. That'll be a tough game.
They lose.
They may lose to it. Yeah, they should be able to beat Jaguars. Kansas City, they should be able to beat Kansas City. They beat them before. Chargers, they should be able to win.
And so that's where you see they have 3 division games, which they've already played tight with. And then they have the Commanders, which we believe is going to be a win there. So a win there. Raiders is up in the air because they only beat them by 3 the last time. So that's up in the air, but I say a win there. So
that's 2 wins.
A loss against Green Bay.
Okay.
I think that's
that's 2-1.
They beat Jacksonville
3-1.
They lose to Kansas City.
You think they'll lose to Kansas City, so that'll be 3-2.
3-2, and I think they lose to the Chargers.
You think they'll lose to that? So they'll be 3-3. So then add that to what they're at right now.
5.
Yeah, so then that means that they'll be number 2 then. The Patriots will be number 1 if what we predict the Patriots will go.
I still think the Patriots will probably be number 2. I think it would be switched, but like looking at their games.
Yeah, well, like which ones have the harder ones, yeah.
But I think based off of division schedule, I think Broncos have it harder because like they got to go to the Raiders and play. So they got to go to Allegiant Stadium.
They've been going at the Allegiant Stadium, it seemed like, for like a long time. It looked like Raiders have been having a bunch of home games.
And then they have they're at Kansas City, so they have to go to Kansas City and win, and then they play at home for the final game. So it's like they have to go into Kansas City, which is going to be tough
into
to play.
Enemy territories.
So I think it's going to be an interesting finish to the season.
Because
more months.
Because it's been a weird season because a lot of the teams that were good in the previous season have been like mid now. I mean, like Kansas City was always like, oh, they were saying they're going to be the next Patriots, win all this big dynasty and all that, and be the first team to have like a 4-peat or 3-peat or whatever it is, and now they're mid.
They might the Eagles might be back to back again this year, but we won't know.
So. Yeah, I mean Eagles are doing good. I mean they possibly could. I mean the Patriots. People were saying that with the Patriots, where they're like, "Oh, Patriots are always in there," like So I mean, I can see the Patriots making it to a Super Bowl. It'd be interesting to see the Patriots making it to a Super Bowl game.
It'd be a fun Super Bowl.
Because they're definitely going to make it to a playoff. But let's see them making it to a Super Bowl. If they make it to a Super Bowl, like, I'd want to go to San Francisco.
Francisco.
Go fly up there just so that I can go see my Patriots dominate the Super Bowl. I'll take like a month off at work. Yeah,
we'll see.
On there. So let's see. So they said Tomlin on that Jalen Ramsey punching. He says he has no message if someone spits in your face.
Jamar Chase spit on Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
And so.
Yep. All right, well, that's all of our picks, our predictions, and who we think's going to win their divisions and win the Super Bowl. So below in your comments, write your team, who you're going to see win their division, who's going to win the Super Bowl. What do you think the ending record is going to be for your favorite team on there? If the Titans will be on a winning streak and actually go,
they win their next 2.
7 games or whatever it is, So we do these picks once a week on there. So come with the journey with us every week, so we can find out who making it to Super Bowl, who wins, who gets the gold trophy, who gets no trophy. We'll see.
Who gets the wrong trophy?
We'll see who wins. So, recapping, I'm Dark Knight 316. This is Robert Wheeler Gaming, and you have already watched Tackles and Takedowns. So we'll see you on the next episode.
God bless
Thank
you guys.
you.
Take it easy.
Yep.